Hi, I'm Starr Daubenmire, and I'd like to tell you how copywriting made my life richer. But to do that, I have to back up a bit. Not that far. Just high school, where I fell in love with the Renaissance. I wanted to see some of those things for real. But instead of backpacking in Europe, I was eating Jell-O in the backyard with the family. Fast forward through marriage, 2.5 kids, divorce, and back to work, where I lived in a box. I looked forward to Fridays. Every Friday felt like then Monday back in the box. When the recession hit, I got kicked out of my box. And there went my livelihood. So it was a grim time for a while with that whole wolf at the door thing. Then I discovered copywriting. I got to know some people who were a lot of help, like her, and her, and her, and him, and especially him. I actually got to work for Don, and what a mentor he was. Don really was a prince of a man. Don got me started, then I worked for the man that I called the boss of everything. Now, he didn't know that. He really was a shredder, though, and I was afraid he was going to be the Terminator, but he was actually just a really good guy who knew what he was doing, and it made me a copywriter. It also made my life rich. Now it was all the time. I decided when and where to work because my new boss was me. And that's my favorite boss I've ever had. So, Renaissance. Somehow I had gotten out of the backyard and traveled to Europe. I went to Switzerland, Barcelona, Paris, and Brussels. Quick trips back to the box. I deliberately did not go to Italy because I wanted to stay there a while. And now I was a copywriter who could work from anywhere. I also had that great new boss, me, and me wanted to go to Italy. So me went for 3 months. I packed up my copywriting, got an apartment in Lucca, and began the best journey of my life so far. I roamed around Rome, and I went to Florence. As a lifelong artist, I was in heaven. For me, walking around Florence was like finding diamonds in the street, treasures everywhere. Then the thing that was worth waiting for. The man I have dreamed of for years. I rounded a busy cobblestone corner, and there he was. Michelangelo's David. This was David. The David. I can honestly say that the freedom of the copywriting lifestyle made that moment and the entire trip possible. I'll remember it because it's recorded in a handcrafted leather sketch journal this man made just for me. In closing, let me tell you a little trick I have. When I get nitrous at the dentist, I don't go to La La Land while under the influence, no. I go to Italy. I picture myself walking all over Lucca. I get on the train and see the David. I sit in a cafe under the facade of San Frediano and have a glass of Vino Blanco. These memories have gotten me through a lot. Memories that were made because I was a copywriter. So, that profession has continued to make my life very rich. It was a good day when I got kicked out of that box. I've had a lot more fun in my life. I've gotten to paint more. So, whatever interests you have, I hope it will do the same for you. I wish you well.